Honestly, that is useful information. The Dispel and Spell Purge abilities instantly just destroy demons before they even spawn. Am I actually going to equip any of those? Nah. Useful information though. But anyway, welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. And the Western approach. Let's see if I can remember what we were doing. Western approach, we need a bell. I don't know why I'm leaving that there. So how do I get a bell? I thought we go this way and around. Because I feel like that's, you know, world map exit way. Which we don't want to go to yet. Yay, logging site though. That reminds me, at some point I should remember to go to the Skyhold stuff. Of using the logging sites and quarries, but... some point. Woo. Oh goody, I gotta go do this again. Yay. That's D now. Okay, let's see, we got one over there, we got one over there, we got... We got one up there. Okay, so how exactly am I getting up there? Huh. No shit, how am I getting up there? Quay. Huh? Oh. There's a ladder right here, guys. Maybe that's how we're getting up there. If I pay attention and just go up the fucking ladder. Oh, apparently we need a mage. I want you guys to remember some of this when we go to Battle Dragon and Veilguard. And how, you know, we could just use mages to magically reconstruct some shit just to make paths. Yeah, at times we're gonna be blocked off from simple exploration in Veilguard just because... You know, well, you need that person's ability. But even then, you know, we could just do shit like that back in the Inquisition. Yeah, we can't do that constantly. Speaking of, more magics. Oh yeah, just make 3 boards move. See how easy that is? Nah, it's not gonna be really good in fact. Oh jeez, you guys are too spread out. I go to the gate at the top. By the way,
No
that's
good.
open from the
We'll
other
have to
side.
find another way.
I think, yeah. That would be up there? It's one of those, hey, you should come back from the other side things. Which means we need to come back from, you know, the other side. The fuck are you? Oh, you're just a high. Okay. Which means you probably just drop K9 level or anything. Why am I not spinning? It still bothers me, guys. Probably Frederick Suraj University of Hawaii.
I guess someone out in the desert is missing a bunch of stuff.
Do I have to keep murdering people for research notes? I don't know. Oh, jeez. Hey, that's my research. Do I want to go into the creepy cave? Well, apparently we're going to the creepy cave. Substantial plans of mine in the western coast are often positioned up the road and head away. Some otherwise relocate to infested line. Ah. Before we clear up that place already, before we're clearing this place.
Bodies for the lyrium. Well, how about just no?
If only it were that simple. Well, how am I going to get that? Not sure if that was how it was supposed to get or not. Oh well. As far as now that I've actually started recording, it's hard to stay focused because I get really tired. It's just re-kicking in. It's like, I should go back to sleep. But the problem is, if I go back to sleep, I'm not going to wake up at a good, proper time to record this. That's unfortunate. Jeez, they really want us to use Energize or Magic this time. Go ahead and put it in that, go for it.
What happened here?
None of these poor sods have knives or shit. Who'd do this? Snuffed it. Some shit's getting an arse full of arrows.
Oh no. Wait, would that be back in some part of the mod? Probably. As I have hideouts, it's just uphill. That's just downhill.
That's a lot of carts. Why are they even out here?
You know, reasons. Wee. Water though, you just, you know, oh, not that deep. Makes sense. Ooh. And hey, we're back to the camp. Okay, so how do I reach that one? Do 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 do. I assume back to the cave, but which part of the cave? Also, I guess these are just gonna be our, well, like our wyverns. Just fucking everywhere. Now, unless the lurk is in the second half of the map, or everywhere we went. Because remember, we came out of that part of the mine, but there was this part of the mine too. I know, it's confusing.
Ugh. More dead and skittering.
More red lyrium. Ooh, blood. Ooh, barge demon things. Just the I guess the temperature what they want. No questions asked, so stop asking. They get refugees travelers, we get them. Very slightly improved. And then I could be looting all the parts out of these chests, but Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm seeing through the walls now. Got a bit concerned. Wait, I can't. I can only break one piece yet. Here's these ones that look like they're totally breakable. Totally look breakable. Nah, we're just gonna leave those ones. But that's dumb. Oh yeah, been doing Guild Wars. I decided to do Guild Wars 2 story again. Some parts of that are just dumb. Actually, a lot of it's dumb. Like, it's not well written. Like, just the core story itself, not well written. Like, I know we could have went back to Guild Wars 2 and, you know, I think I left off at before the start of Season 4. But yeah. Okay, the problem though is the way I was doing things was, draining. Like, if I just did the story stuff, it wasn't fine. But doing the story stuff and the exploration and all that. Yeah, even the story itself is just, it's not great. You kind of use these symbols on go from archers in locations. They're often mistaken by passersby as simple codes in a
A chantry symbol out here. Odd.
Like, okay. Let's take an example. Like, say there's this quest that, well, basically, okay, there's this assessed guy who has like an Orient artifact, which means undead, you know, pop up and they don't attack him because he has an Orient artifact. So he's basically tainted by Zidane and going to turn undead potentially. Okay, so he has this thing. The problem though is he could just waltz right into Divinity's Reach, right into the powers. And apparently no one gives a fuck. And it's like, oh no, those undead. They were potentially going to murder the queen. And no one stopped the sus guy and let him just waltz right into the powers. It's like, that's just dumb writing though. Like, it's not believable at all. It's like, oh no, we're just gonna let that happen. Oh no, we need to stop them. Like what? Like, to be fair, a lot of Guild Wars 2 is just, oh no. we're doing stupid things, and thus bad shit's happening. Like, oh no, we're killing dragons. By the way, we have found out we're not supposed to kill dragons because they've had the natural magic order of things. Oh no, let's keep killing dragons. Even though we know we're not supposed to. Oh hey, we have a Deus Ex Machina that absorbs magic. So basically we are technically not destroying the world. Oh no, we're still destroying the world. And then another problem though is the way Guild Wars 2 does the story is it's literally just, you know, follow-up, followed by follow-up, followed by follow-up. Because everything follows everything. Which, it works, but the problem though is it doesn't at the same time. Like for example, ESO was mostly a bunch of, like every zone was like a separate story, but yet all still connected. Guild Wars 2 is just, you know, this story follows this part of the story. The problem though is, after End of Dragons, it doesn't really work. Like, yeah, they want to end off the whole season of the Dragons thing. Makes sense. The problem though is, how do you follow that? Like, you go from, oh no, dragons, to, oh no, demons. Well, let's go to hell, kill Satan. Pretty much what the summary of Secrets of the Skur was. It's like, how do you follow that? Oh no, Titans and Ghost Mersad. Yeah, that's even worse. That's like, we just basically took even more of a step down. Like, yeah, from a plot perspective, how you can't really just follow up on, you know, it doesn't match up to dragons at all. It's like, hey, we're just gonna go down in quality and content and appeal. Anyway, probably shouldn't drop down though. That would be bad. Oh jeez, I just realized 25 regions. Jeez. What? Oh, hi, dragon.
We're fighting her, right? Tell me we're fighting her, boss.
To the west. So, question though, what the fuck am I doing about that? Huh.
This is where the Second Blight began. 700 years later, and it still hasn't recovered.
I was trying to... No, I'm not touching that thing. Ooh, elf fruit. Okay, so I'm still confused. What the fuck am I doing here? Like, you see that, right? This landmark, but yet the problem though is it's like inside cave or some shit. So, like, how do I get there? Or is it up there? I don't know. Like, okay, let's go reprocess this. Huh. Well, maybe it's over here, maybe. I have an idea where it could be. Oh shoot. Aw, I was close. I was so close. But then the game threw me not where I wanted to go. There we go. And more research supplies. The government bring back the equipment from the University of Arkansas. Some dangerous looking folks skulking about in the caves near the road. Bandits of brigands are battling into electricists, some milk. You know what they might want for personal research materials, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Whoop. Can I get you allowed to get off my back? There you go. Anyway, I was trying to get to this other landmark. Maybe it's in this cave. Oh no, not the poison spiders.
One down!
Oh, why? They're like poisonous spiders. It's not a rock. This comes from the celebrity pit worshippers of Razukel, old god of mysteries. Engaged in a religious ceremony. Would he be connected to the second life? You know, they put those offer statues of undressy looking snobbish over the go. Not much a secret location, but we know they found. Way to reverse trend quickly, but so far nothing we've uncovered to show us how they did it. Hey, that statue should just keep sneering at me. Oh, there we go. What's in this box? There's shit in this box. Yay. Jeez, tired. I don't even really know why I'm that tired. Anyway, you know, we'll put in at least now and see how I do after. But I want to hit. Okay, so how am I doing in terms of things? Well, that's just, you know, oversight. Apparently it's going that way. There's also this right here. And you know, let's go that way. There's also a keep. Two. Somewhere this way, I believe. I think it's that way. I could be wrong. You should wait till I figure out how to get to you guys. I can't just claim this in combat. Okay, now if I, what, bird dog? For fuck's sake, I'm just trying to go climb the thing. Just trying to claim this stupid planet. Gordon Zords commanded on the defense of the Amad fortress during the long night of the Second Blight gave his life in battle against the heroic Alpha. How is always just ahead? Help with, you know. How's that landmark? It doesn't exactly look like. Oh well. Oh, for fuck's sake, there's more. Just wandering uphill, getting my way.
Let's look around.
You went well. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Force them out! Next!
Wait.
Nothing to report, sir.
Yeah, like all the way up there. But I also saw something. So let's go back. First swore I saw something. Hanging hell. There. Yeah. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to do this, but you know, why not? Skyrim my way up. So I don't think this cheese would be that great quality out sitting out here in the sun. Wish up brandy, notes of black currant with a honeysuckle finish. Also tastes like brandy. Nice. Ow. Ah, yes, so. Why is that a big ass blight scar? Just cuz. Because why not? The stairs are generally own weapons, borrowed better subject go just for quality of tread. No indication of who built it and for what purpose. And like who just decided, you know, let's just build these ladders. So. But you know, You could go over here and you could look over and be like, hey, that's a thing. So, I want you to process something. That there's, you know, where the blight went through, right? Does it look anything like the blight in Veilguard? No. No. Because, once again, a reminder, the whole thing about the blight's more of like a natural phenomenon that happens when the Darkspawn pass through an area. It's not what Veilguard's blight is at all. But, you know, Bioware, no infinite writing, completely F that up. Still not gonna let that one pass. You guys don't finish that one? So yeah, here's if we had Spellboard, we could probably interrupt them from spawning. But since we don't, oh. Yeah. Okay, what is that? We red templars and clothes and
Over here!
aw, you interrupted me, Jack. Poke. War Commander Tarasso, slayer of over 100 generals, gave her life in defense of the bitter rift at the start of the long night of the Second Blight. I guess these are just planes built to dedicate them, but they're not really that well built now, are they? Looks stinky down there, doesn't it? Desperate okay. So how do I get down there? It seems like I'm not supposed to go down though. Save. Okay. But like there's like stuff down though. But like there's stuff down though. And there's these things. So how do I get down there? Huh. That is not why we consider beating it, but sure. Huh. So, yeah, the problem though is, I don't know, we can actually get close enough, you know. Be like, hey, operation.
This isn't working, boss.
Don't
Someone
worry.
at Skyhold will have a solution.
I have put down a thing. Which means, hey, that area is off limits. This area right here. But, well, firstly, hi. Secondly, faster here, we get our health back, get our potion restored. And then, what if we go up this way, towards the fortress? And the thing about this fortress is I usually end up going like that way and ending up forgetting about the front entrance with, you know, the sad gate spot. Splinters. Inventory. Oh, good, there's a straw. Yeah, we have something well. Bell. We. Okay. And away we go. We reckon Winky.
Now, Venatori, throw yourselves upon the fire! The warrior!
Thanks for letting me take damage, guys. Thanks, George, for finally getting buried on me.
Shall we knock?
You waiting for it to say your name?
One thing I really still like, though, is the fact that, okay, it's a keep, right? But we are the battering ram. And the last of the sad splinters. But forget what I use them for. Okay, I know one of these things. Ooh, we've affected the versatility. Somehow. Oop, there's a chest here. What could be in the chest? Why, it could be shit. Of course it could be shit. Okay, so do I stay up here and go this way? I mean, maybe. Or maybe not because, well... that seems very slippery for, you know, not being slippery rocks. Probably should not have done that. Oh well.
Venatori! Meet them! Prepare!
I don't know why I stopped spinning.
The warrior!
Oh my god, I probably forgot how rare the Venatori were actually in this game. Compared to Veilguard. Like, yeah. I forgot how relevant. I know the red Templars were a thing. Demons, of course. But yeah. The Venatori is just that other faction that's also highly active here for some weird reason. And like I'm like that, that's how I usually go into this place.
We serve, Inquisitor! In life and in death!
You serve who? You don't serve me, so. That probably mean they serve creepy. Well, this is not a good place for me. There's a melee being flanked from the wall.
The warrior!
So I jumped over the fire mine. What? Now, okay, so here's the thing. You guys have a tactical advantage by having a gate like that closed, so that way we can't actually proceed up the fortress because there's only one way up and it's still, you know, an iron gate, not even like the gate that, you know, we just battered our way through. One that's like probably more defensible even, and you know, we're just gonna open it. Now, why would you go and do something like that? That seems like a dumb, if you ask me. Like, okay. So imagine you have the Inquisitor. The Inquisitors are coming up this way, and they're like, oh, we could just keep the gates closed, and the Inquisitor won't be able to reach us. You know, that'd be a tactically sound idea. No, we're just going to open the gates so that way the Inquisitor can come
Here,
up.
Inquisitor! I am ready to serve! Life is nothing! He will reign! I join your glory.
Yeah, it's a half. Defensive. What? So, negative 100%.
Slap a coat of paint on it, you'd have a halfway decent hovel.
Lock on melee attack every 30 seconds. Ooh, every 30 seconds? That's a bit of a gap in time. On time, 7%, 75% chance to just heal. Is this a lethal strike once it? The problem though is, okay, how many times are you gonna get hit in 30 seconds? Probably a lot more than once. Yeah, I'll take the armor power though. Hey, Dorian. What the f? Jeez. Here's no armor power. Yay, more powers. Oh, which one was it that I went from? Fire? Finish fire things off? Yay. back down and figure out that, don't I? Ooh, nice. I mean, it's tier 2, and I'm not gonna use it, but still, nice. Astrarium. What we got? Boop, 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 boop. This one here doesn't exist. Don't worry about that one. That one's just a distraction. Does not exist. Okay, so here's a problem. If I go there, I sure fuck myself, actually. So it has to go up this way. Problem. Do you see the problem, Hill? It's okay, we can go hill, but we go hill, but we're still missing one hill. That has to reset. Wow, okay. What the fuck am I missing now? I'd have to... Jeez. Huh. Okay, like, this one goes easy. Yeah, because, like, for example, I mean, if in that situation again, we end up in this fucking situation again. Jeez, okay. There we go. Stop the dragon fire. Where's the other ones at? All that way. Okay, there we go. Now we want to reclaim this last keep. Yay. Inquisitor. Hey, look, and then we toss a bunch of gray canvas up. I found a banner.
Inquisitor, you're early. We've barely been set up a week.
That.
I have a patrol out at the moment. Some of the men sighted darkspawn in the area.
Oh no.
The Venatori have retreated, but scouts haven't pinpointed where they've gone yet. We're reasonably well entrenched here, but the keep's water supply has been problematic. It's causing delays. I'll prepare the troops for inspection at once.
Problem.
What's wrong with the water supply?
The fort's well is full of garbage. Blasted Venatori
Well, that
threw
would be
corpses
bad.
in there. There's an oasis nearby, but a Vargast claimed it. Doing a decent job of keeping us away, too. 4 soldiers have already fallen to venom and claws. We'll need reinforcements to drive the monster out.
It. What is this about?
What can you tell me about the darkspawn in the area?
The darkspawn seem to have emerged since we took the keep. I've warned the troops not to engage unless absolutely necessary. We don't need a blight in the ranks. We have to find whatever hole the monsters came from and seal it.
We haven't met, have we? What's your name, soldier? Where have you served?
I beg your pardon, Inquisitor. Knight Captain Rylan at your service. I served with the Templars in Starkhaven until they all ran off to the hills, barking at the moon. Commander Cullen offered me a job, and I was glad to do anything to help stop all this
Don't you look
madness.
more like a Templar?
Report, Captain. What's the situation in the Western Approach?
I've had scouts investigate that red lyrium operation you smashed. I don't think anyone's getting into that cave anytime soon.
Okay.
Carry on, Captain.
Yes,
So,
Inquisitor.
gotta deal with water, gotta deal with oasis, other shit. Gotta find this landmark. You always have a merchant here somewhere. We could craft and modify shit here too. Whoa, and I'm clicking off screen. I don't like when I click off screen. Doesn't it look like there should be a shop here? Oh well. So anyway, we need to figure out, there's a merchant. We need to figure out how to get down
Inquisitor.
to the thing.
I heard Benar's company saying they ran into Darkspawn on patrol.
Jesus, face is lively now. What you got? Huh? What are you selling? Interesting. I'm gonna buy it. I mean, probably shouldn't, but I can put it in the thing. Enhanced everything, yay. I don't think you have any. Oh, you do. Oh yeah, because I have the mod that put this shit here. Apparently we didn't have Griffin plate unlocked. The problem though is it's probably only for humans or elves. Probably. I mean, here's the thing, it has utility metal, which isn't bad. The problem though is, yeah. That's only two. Gotta have this mod that adds the
for you, Inquisitor.
Grey Warden stuff
Fell
here.
off the back of a wagon from Monsimar.
Oh, did it? Okay, seriously. How the fuck did I reach this landmark? It's now in base, get back outside.
Does that make sense to anyone? Because no, it doesn't.
I never read the note. My bad. Okay, so now I need to figure out how the fuck do I get
Just got
up
these in on the last caravan.
This is all rubbish. Don't you have any decent goods?
Sorry, just getting a bit frustrated.
You ever notice how many casualties there are on our patrols?
It's no worse here than any other post.
Now we go back uphill. Okay, so the thing is, it's like... It looks like it's basically right about here, but get down. Yeah. The fuck am I going? Where is this location down here? How do I reach it? Huh. I'm confused, everyone. Okay, let's go back down again. Fucking... How do I reach?
You ever notice how many casualties there are on our patrols?
Do I
It's no
go
worse
up the
here than
wall?
any other post.
Try going up the wall. Alright, we went up the wall. Problem though is I'm still not seeing a way to this area because it's literally it's in an area I can't reach. I'm confused. What? If it's outside, but that would be dumb. Is it like? No, it wouldn't be there. It would be past it, like over here. How do I reach this landmark? Huh. I am the confused. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. Maybe it's through this cave. A cave. I'm gonna keep bombing it. You know what? There we go. Oh, apparently it is underneath now. Yeah, this is how I usually land. Just through the well. Well, they've been dumping the bodies apparently. Okay, well, it's over an hour and I'm so tired as fuck. Although it is just let's go fully around. Hey. But yeah, we probably shouldn't just wander off this way. The game probably has a ledge that'll be like, you should not go over this. Like, for example, we probably should not go over this. Exactly. It's like stinking blighted though. Hey look, dog.
Where did they come from?
We could probably track them down and find out.
Oh, we can't just have dark spawn. God, the lightning looks terrible. No, we need the most flickery lightning possible. So that way the player has seizures just from looking at it. It'll be great. Let me guess. Too toxic? No. Not too toxic? What's it been? Okay. It's like walking bomb. Walking bomb is a bit much at times. What's that thing? There it is. Oh, for fuck's sake, I can't unlock it because, oh no, we're in combat. Like stop being combat.
I can't fight air. I'm not going.
Hey,
The Darkspawn got through. I'll have to see what our people at Skyhold can do.
Drop a nuke down though. So yeah, because we can't really go that way. You know, toxic air. Which means, yeah, we're sort of limited on places we can go. go back to Skyho to do this. Yeah. She's adorable.
Me up!
Also, with the arrows. With the arrows and moving. Do I have any ranged attacks? Like seriously. But like, seriously. And we have some ranged defense, no real melee defense. Okay, so let me deal with that. Table. But, okay, so that right there was bad. This way up at here was bad. Which means, not sure if we can get to that one. But, we should be able to go to this gate. Hopefully we can open it. We can at least claim it. Here in this gate are symbols of Andrew, old god of slavery. You know, just the old god of slavery.
That's the grandmother of all locks. We're not getting in here.
Well, that complicates things. Because, okay, we can't go through that gate here. We can't go through the gate here. Then how exactly are we going to get through, though? Unless we do need to go up and around. I'm not sure if we can, though. That gate's locked. The other gate's locked. Hey, look, more fucking dark spawn. Just hill. I'm not sure I can get to that because it's in the stinky area. I can't go to the stinky area. Maybe I have to go through here. I'm not in combat. Oh, apparently I am in combat. Fuck. Okay. Can I fast travel now? Go down, do this quest. Maybe work over. Well,
Nothing to report, sir.
maybe not. Let's go do what we can. So how you gonna That's more like a crow buffer. That's tell you what for. Wait. No. I thought for some reason the one in the hissing waste was supposed to be a bargain. But it wasn't a bargain, it was just a different card wyvern.
Your worship.
Yay, we did it. Okay, and then main quest stuff down there, which I could probably go to actually, but let's go back to Skyho real quick. We've got 2 operations to remove, toxic ale. Not sure how exactly we're going to pull that off, but The problem though is the first time back to Skyhold after loading the game is takes entirely too long. But yet then going back and forth between Skyhold and other places isn't really that bad. It's just the first time going back, it's like it takes entirely too long to load. Also, while we're at Skyhold, something about checking out some customization, I think, that I overlooked. I think I was something about the door from banners, but I think I already have the door from banners up. And I'm not sure I would recognize the changes to them. You know, those banner crowns and stuff. Well, let's see. Maybe it's that up there and these downhill. On, you know, my titty banners.
Inquisitor?
What's up? Anything over here? No. Okay. Oh, jeez, look at all this shit. I'm working on changing the approach is difficult post for soldiers down to represent the creative station as best I can. So, how to improve morale? Well, firstly, let's go over here into my Google document page. So I can say, who should I send on this? I mean, I'm pretty sure this is one of those ones that doesn't really matter, but, you know, just cause improving morale. So, let's see. It does not fucking matter. I mean, better shoes would be nice. But how about fucking food? Yes. Everyone's grateful for the new cook. A good meal after a long day certainly lifts the spirits. Talk around the dinner table has become more lively. Spice and approach a limited price roll that man can cook anything from nothing. One night he managed to produce fish and egg pie. Had one of those since Starkhaven. Sometimes the smallest things remind you of what you're fighting for. Yay. We received reports of a abandoned gold mine in the hills south of Griffin Wing Hill Keep. According to locals, the mine is still capable of producing. It was abandoned because of the threat Darkspawn attack. By the way, hey Colton, go claim the mine. Apparently we got a diagram. Verifying the mine with bandits apparently a knife and Darkspawn. I'm pleased to report that the Darkspawn were cut down with relative ease. We've set up. So there was a fight at the mine with bandits and not Darkspawn, yet the Darkspawn were cut down for what? With 7 outposts and recruit locals to begin mining the gold once again, and DM told them more than happy to do so now that they're being protected. Found some useful equipment in the bandit cache. Yay. By the way, we could give him medals. Ooh, hey look, Everite. I mean, Everite's not bad.
Let's see what we have.
Hey look, more Everite.
To work?
I mean, to be fair, Everite isn't bad. What do you have for resources? Deep mushrooms.
Inquisitor.
Do we have like a banner thing from collecting help? I'm not sure.
Let us begin.
To work?
But just imagine if we didn't have the one mod. We had to literally wait X amount of time on shit for resources and stuff, besides all the operations you need to do. Like, that was one of the dumbest things they could do, was have operations be time gauges. Like, especially for the purpose of getting through this game in a reasonable amount of time, have to basically wait, like, I forget how much some of them went up to. Like, several hours, potentially? Yeah, no. That's dumb. Waves Cave reports that Dr. One in the area has difficult to track down the point of origin, they're less hampered by the sulfur pits than we are. I guess it's that they're coming from somewhere on the far side, or troops could cross the pits. Well, the troops could bridge the pits, which would allow us to cross safely. But how does that get rid of the toxic air? How? You could bridge the pits, but how exactly does it get rid of the sulfur itself? No resources ensure the safety of mineral extraction somewhere. So hey, by the way, we built a bridge. Now we can go over. Thanks to the reinforcement using, we constructed the bridge safely with minimal loss to the poor party in the event that the Dotspawn tried to use it themselves. The Dotspawn coming from rumors that appear to be each adventurer. We always send restricting troops to do scouting and guard patrols so the rumors can be investigated. Nah, don't really want to go though yet. Yeah. I mean, I need to go deal with this, too. Right? But they might send me back. Good for wing outpost has some access to water, but not enough to sustain the number of people there for a significant amount of time. The situation is not desperate, but if we were to maintain presence in the western approach, that would first require access to fresh water. Well... Secure... But this one secure source for water for the outpost. It's not on my list. Unless it's further down. Up. Yes, no? No. Huh. Then I don't see anything here on this list. Okay, well, I'm just going to go with whichever one we find. You gotta find water. Oh no, there's another thing. Soldiers have located super fresh water sources for some reasons from a particularly aggressive wyvern. I thought they were Vargas, now apparently they're wyverns. We were unable to do the threat and secure the area. I'm told that Lieutenant Colonel in particular should we recommend first quick response. I'll deal with the angry Vargas. Is this one on the list? Deal with Lord Price and we won't. No, this one's not on the list. There must be a follow-up thing here somewhere on this list that I'm not seeing. Yeah, not really seeing how. Huh. Yeah, I don't really see it here. Wild. Oh well. Yay, it's down the road to save him, see Ferguson sometime. Yay. Okay, now we'll do this. Show initial estimates on the construction of Railway Bridge. Build me the bridge. Yay. Reports from Griffin Wing Airport say the construction of safe path through the western approach. Large self-repair is complete. Yay. Well, let's go back. Huzzah! Now we go back here and we investigate, hopefully, to that one area in the northeast. I think I might have to go through building, though. Can't remember exactly. No, there was something involved in the building that we looked at and didn't do anything with. Like this building hill. But anyway. So yeah, now we could go maybe this way. And this way. Yay. So how this works, I don't know. Basically we built a bridge and somehow that turned the sulfur ale on. Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. Cause oh, I guess we did that. How exactly does that work? Like, okay, I get, you know, your sulfur's ale, but how do you confine it into a tower like that? Huh. I mean, that's a thing. Well, let's go investigate this cave then. Oh, we got candles. Not sure if that's a good sign or not. The statue's only warranted to touch and shiver slightly, so it might have a pulse. Great, super. Well, glad we have this statue here. Being creepy and all that shit. Book? Apparently no, we're not going to read the book. Okay. Well, bye, creepy statue. Oh. Huh?
One down!
Okay, well, I guess we go up this way? Maybe? Not sure, let's go to the dark spot. Now, Yeah, I mean, it's like apparently Windows wants to have a bullshit. Stay up to 10, better protect against bugs, so I thank you for using Windows 10. It's now time to move to a new Windows 11, then. You should totally move to Windows 11. Well, the problem about that is, pretty sure, well, that computer should be Windows 11 itself, so I don't know why it's getting that. Well, maybe I did reinstall it on this Windows 10. Maybe I did. But, like, okay. Problem with, like, current one I'm using is like, hey, your computer is not on par to even go to Windows 11. So it's like, oh, okay. Wow, there's just a fucking ridge, though. I can't just hop up, though. I have to go back this way.
Don't worry, your worship. We'll hold the bridge against them.
Dog spawn is coming through here.
No, I don't want to keep fighting those things. I want to go across the bridge and do the stuff. The problem though is now I'm going to go back and find all this shit. Oh, so it's a bit stinky over here still, doesn't it? Oh, but now it's just gone. I swear Andromeda had to have taken some inspiration from some of this shit when they were making it. The whole, well, you know, there's going to be environmental effects and you're going to need to do things to clear them, namely deal with the remnant, but still. What we got? We got anything over here? No. Okay. How about over here? Hey, look. Shards all the fucking way back, though. The problem, though, is that doesn't do with the dark spawn now, does it? Let's go find us some dark spawn. Yay. Huh. Maybe this leads to the well I need to go to unlock the upper area. Oh no, not one of you. We. Might. Well, at least it leads to an Australium. Yay. Oh, come on, hands. Hands still blow from me. Let's see what we got. Well, we got more than... That's a problem. I think that one though doesn't actually do this. Oh. That's awkward. might be able to do this. Yeah, we go like that now. Yeah. We made a boss? No? Wolf. General. Hey, though. The open church of God ran around. So we still need to go somehow through here to get to the last one. You know, somehow. Right, those should be the shards. Okay. Do. I think the silver might be also related to that. But I'd have to go through here, and I'm not sure I really want to go through here, but okay. Apparently we're going through a side area. It shouldn't take too long to load the side area. Just I can't remember how big it actually is.
Stay on guard.
We have a path there, we have a path there, but which path do I path to boy path? I don't know. Apparently we're going this way to path first. Look at all those loot that I don't need. Yay. Hey, look, Bellfire, yeah. Oh, where does this go? Giants are half arrow, there's no room for a weekend. One is enough to move debris during excavation. Keep it under control, we don't need the whole building coming down.
So they were using the giant as a beast of burden.
Giant? What giant? Or where am I taking this hellfire? Hellfire. Yoo-hoo. I've already seen a place to take this hellfire yet. Oh. Oh, apparently this is just where you get your first spirit room. Cool.
I'm guessing there's more.
Oh,
The Darkspawn will have the run of this place.
Never easy with you, is it?
Of course there was more. Hey, look, more.
Take that, you filth!
That's just, you know, the room full of fire.
We should seal the tunnel before more Darkspawn join us.
Okay.
That should stop the Darkspawn.
Oh,
These, anyway. I imagine there are a million more still underground.
Oh, you
The
know.
tunnel was opened from the outside. Someone was digging here.
No one was doing stupid shit. We should probably investigate. But firstly, we should also make sure we get everything before investigating. You know, people were digging, and then they let the Darkspawn in. And then they all died. Fun times. Maybe there's records in the record room about why they were digging here. Or maybe there's a Herlock Alpha still in play. Yeah, I think I still preferred. Definitely prefer the Herlock Alphas back in Dragon Age Origins. Because, you know, they actually looked humanish. You know? Like they're supposed to. Don't be so first to deny the power point of affection, and mark my words for deaf-rooted. Only found more to persuade towers to speak the truth. Permit that honey tongue to undo its own mischief, then they think to question the Archon's authority. To deny his reach, will they do so once they be beloved and are sing the magistrate's praises? Defender stuff. Finally a slave thing. Or shit that I probably don't need to take. Oh well. Oh well. Hey buddy. That's a big ass hammer you got. I'll just try to go down that. Apparently a new trials reward. Woo. Where does this go, though? Oh. Well. It's been a while since I've had to lockpick anything. I think Warriors honestly get the shit out of it for the most part. Like, you have the ability to break down walls. The problem, though, is it's very situational on which walls you can actually break down. Ooh, nice. HLS prisoners. So I gotta remember, did I get all the things? I think I did. Collections. Okay, we got all the things. So, fall, we sure got the first one, yeah. That one, yeah, okay, working on.
That was something.
Oh no, that was a something. Whee. Oh no, it's something. Yeah, like, by the way, we haven't ran into any, I don't think we've ran into any Darkspawn ogres. Thinking we haven't run into any darkspawn. Well, no, we have run into ogres. Just not, you know, hell. Nothing to indicate this place was built over old deep roads entrance. Well, the complication of darkspawn were unfortunate. We've dealt with the path that emerged, and we have no further talk. We have enough to secure the self-dig site. You will continue to work in the corridors, and you would do so without complaint. Alternatively, we could use you as a distraction should more darkspawn and hinder efforts. Here's a career for us either way.
Venatori. They've been excavating.
Of course they
I take it
have.
breaking into darkspawn tunnels wasn't part of the plan.
They'll be holed up somewhere if the darkspawn didn't get them.
Well, maybe they're behind door number 1. Apparently they're not behind door number 1. Okay, well maybe they're behind door number 2.
This place
Oh,
gets better
hey,
and
there's the
better.
giant. We found the giant. Boosh. Ow.
Vince, darkspawn, a giant? This was a pretty good day.
The men here were laborers. Someone must have been coordinating their efforts. I doubt they stuck around to fend off darkspawn.
Probably not. Oh, hey, there was a gate though. So, what else we got here? We got a note. Monitor information. Stuff. I probably should not pick that up. Hey, shitty accessories. Oh well. I think we're pretty much done with this area. This area. Small ass area. And this should hopefully lead to, yeah, south entrance, which will take me into that area that I can't get to. Because, you know, the gates. I think. Either that would take me over to, one place. In which case we're going to be confused again. Nope, it took us over here. Okay. Now we need to go unlock the gate and unlock the gate. And okay. I think what we'll do is we'll clear out this stuff here. Maybe look into that place. And then, yeah, next time we'll be finishing off that shit.
Report, sir.
Or maybe we call it here and then we finish the rest of everything off next time. Maybe. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, we went for an hour and 45 at least. Not terrible, not terrible. I know, still need to make actual effort to get stuff done. But, just tired. Just tired, man, tired. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed, thank you all, and have a nice day.